Hello everyone, this is Mayank Sanghvi from VLamon.com and I am back with another video on SQL Server 2014 tutorial. And in this video we are going to learn about SQL Server where clause. This is the third part on this SQL Server where clause videos, and in our first part we learn about how to handle null in where clause, how to use number column or numbers against a equality sign, non-equality sign, greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, how to handle null in case of a numeric column. In the second part of where clause video, we learn about how to use and, or, and, or. We learn about in, we learn about range and between. This is the third part. In this part, we are going to learn about how to use a string column or string with equality sign, non-equality sign, less than, greater than, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, and or in. And we are going to learn about some functions such as char index, like and while characters. So let's start. First open SSMS, and this is our SSMS. For explaining how to use a string column in where clause, I created a temporary table named employee with three columns. One is employee ID, second is employee name, and third one is salary. Employee ID is an integer column, identity column. Employee name is a string varchar column, and salary again is an integer column. This is our employee table with 15 records: employee ID, employee name, and salary. Let's assume you have a scenario in which you have to find an employee with employee name 1. So how you are going to use string column in where clause? Simple. You have to write select star from table name and then where column name. This time our employee name column. This is a string column. Then equality sign, and then you have to type the search string between these two single quotes. So I want to search about employee 1, so I am going to type employee 1 here. Execute this and you got your result. Now how to use non-equality sign? Simple. In place of equality, change equal with non-equal sign. Okay, again, first I am going to explain the scenario. You have a scenario in which you have to find all the records where employee name is not equals to employee 1. So how you are going to achieve this? Simple. Select star from employee. This is your table select statement, where clause, your string column, employee name, and not equal to sign, and then your search string or condition string in two single quotes. So this query is going to return all the employees name not equals to employee 1. Now how to use, okay, this is another syntax for not equal to. Now how to use greater than and less than with the string? Same as I told you in the first part, that you have to use this syntax: table name where your column name greater than equals to and condition. Same thing you have to use here. So I have to find all the employees with employee names greater than this string. Okay, execute this. You are not able to understand this clearly, so I created another table with alphabets. This is a temporary table. Create table alphabets ID. Alphabet is my string column with length 1, character 1, and is vowel is an integer column. Okay, my alphabet table is ready, and now we are going to add few records in this. Execute. and that's it. Now let's see the records in alphabet table. This is the records in my alphabet table. 3 columns, one is ID, another is alphabet, and third one is vowel. This one and this one is the integer column, and this is our string column. In this I have 12 records. 1 to 11 contains simple A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K up to K, and the last record contains null. Okay, no issue. Now again we are going to use this greater than greater than example. In this, my table is select star from alphabets where alphabet is greater than A. So what happening here? For this, let me open an Excel file. Sorry for this. Back. Now I want to explain what happening here. So I want to open Excel file. Okay. Now I have a table with alphabet. I assume you all know the ABCD. A, B, C, D, D, E, F, G, H, I, J and K up to K. I am not writing 27 characters of ABCD. Now in this example I am telling SQL server that you have to bring all the alphabets which is greater than A. So this is the sequence of alphabet, and if I say greater than A, then the SQL is going to return all these records. So this is the syntax: alphabets greater than A. If I say bring all the records where alphabet is less than H, then all these records are going to be appear in my result. A to G. So execute this query, and this is my result. Now you can use equal to sign if you want to add any filter criteria. So all the characters which are greater than H and equal to H. Sorry, I want to check the spelling. Change all. Yes. Okay. Now I have correct spelling. This is the example where alphabets is less than H, and in this scenario we are talking about all the alphabets greater than equals to H. So what is the output in this scenario? Yes, these 4 records: H, I, J, K. Now last example, in less than equal to, find all the available alphabet less than equal to H. Okay, so I want this less than equal to, so my SQL server is going to return all these records. Okay, that's it. No, I don't want to save. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, all these records are going to be written. Execute your query, and that's it. Now, how to handle null in string? If you are aware, or if you attend the first part of this video, I told you this query is wrong. You are never check anything anything equals to null, it is always wrong. Or any column equals to null, because you never ever compare to null equals to null, it always give a false value. Select null equals to null. Can I able to show you? No, I'm not able to show you in this way. This is always going to return null value, or this is always false. Let me try here. This condition is always false, so you are not going to check any column for null value in this way. This is the wrong query. So how you are going to check? Simple, you have to use is null. So execute this query and you got your result. That's why I included a null record to show you how to use a null value in case of a string column. It is similar like a numeric column. Yeah, I know. So just remember, if you want to check a null, then always use is null. Do not use a equality and non-equality. Okay. Now how to check is not null? Simple. Replace your is null with is not null. So this is going to return all the alphabets up to K, 11 records. Now how to use and or in. Okay. For this, assume a scenario. I have a product table in which I have, let me show the columns of the product table. Now I have a product table containing following column. One is product ID, second is product name, product color, product size, product model, product subcategory, category, and comments. Now the requirement is I have to find all the gloves of black color with size M. Now my first condition, gloves, is come under the category of clothing. Now this is the first condition. Now I have to add another condition, subcategory gloves. So how I am going to add? This is my first condition. As I told you, or I explained you in the second video how to combine multiple condition using and or. So this is your table name, where column 1 condition 1, then and or what you want currently. Okay, column 2 equals to condition underscore 2 and or column 3 and condition 3 up to n conditions. So in this way you can combine multiple conditions in a where clause. Okay, so here is the example. Category clothing is our first condition, category is a column, and subcategory equals to glove is second condition, and black color is our third condition. Color is black and size is M. This is our fourth condition. Now in this query I combined four different condition with a AND clause. Now let's assume this second scenario. Find black color or red color road bikes with size 44 with model is road 650. Now I have to find a black or red road bikes with size 44 with model name is road 650. So this is my query. So this is my query to achieve this scenario. Again, I'm going to explain everything you. First is your select statement star. I want all column from my table name. Where clause, my first condition category. Road bikes comes under the category road bikes. Road bikes come under the category of bikes. So this is my first condition. My first condition returns 97 records. Now I'm going to add another condition. The subcategory is road bikes. This is going to return 43 records. Now the third condition, the size of the bike is 44. Okay, now I have 9 records. And let me change the sequence. And I want the product model is road 650. Now I have only 2 records. Okay, and the color of the bike is either red or black. So in this way you have to write this condition. I have to find a red bike or a black bike. That's it. This is our final output. Now another example. If you have to find a black color or red color road bike with size 44 with model is road 650. I think this is duplicate. Let me see. Oh, in this I use a in clause. That's why. See the difference between these two queries. So writing this is equivalent to this color in red, black. Okay, let me execute both the queries so you are able to understand. My first and second query are returning the same records. Okay, no issue. Now we are going to learn about char index. What is char index? Char index is used to find an expression in a string or a column containing strings. So this is the syntax. Char index, expression which you want to find the string in from the string in which you have to search the expression, and the start location. This is the optional part. So let's say I have a string hello world, and in this I want to find hello. So how I am going to find, and what is the return of this character index? Character index always return the position of the expression if it is available. If it is available. Okay, now let me search hello in my hello world. So this is returning 1. What if he is not able to find hello? Let me I misspelled hello. So in this scenario is going to return 0. Why 0? Because the position in this scenario is not able to find any expression like this, so he is returning 0. In this scenario, if find hello here, this is the first position. If I am going to combine this in a single character, then this is the first position. That's why it is returning the 1. Okay, what he is going to return in case of world is going to return 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is going to return 6 or 7. Let me check. I think he is going to return 7. Okay, why 7? Because the word or this expression is available at the 7th position in this string. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and from the 7th position my expression is start. Okay, this is another example. In this, sorry, Control Z, Control Y. Okay, this is another example. In this, I have to find hello, but in this string, hello is appeared twice. Hello bank and hello world. So how the character index is going to behave? Let me execute this first. In this, he is going to return the first appearance of hello. So the position is 1 of hello. Yes, position is 1. If I am going to delete this, then the position of hello is 10. How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the 10th, from 10th position my hello is start. Okay, now what if you have to find, you have to skip the first hello and you have to find the position of the second hello? How you are going to achieve this? Okay, for this you have to use the third optional start location. Currently my start location is 1, so from 1 it is starting the hello. So this is my 1 and I found hello at 1, so I am not able to achieve my scenario. I have to find the second appearance of hello. So how I am going to achieve the, now you have to search from second position. Now second position, my first appearance of this keyword or this search string is this. So the position in this scenario is maybe 9, oh 16, sorry. How? 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. If I am going to start searching from second position, I am going to get hello, this expression at 16th position. Now how to use this in a practical scenario? Now this is the example. You have to find all the subcategories having bikes in it. Okay, let me show the data first. And this is my subcategory, null, 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 and here is bikes, road bikes and mountain bikes. I have two types of subcategory, one is road bikes and mountain bikes. In my scenario, I have to find all the records with subcategory having bikes in it. So how I am going to achieve? I am going to use care index in this scenario. I am going to type bikes, and here my expression from which I have to search is subcategory. Okay, use this, and if he is able to find bike, then the care index is always greater than 0. As I told you here, if care index find the expression, is going to return 1, and if he is not able to find, then he is going to return 0. So hello, hello. Okay, so we are going to use the same concept here, and this is my final query. I have all the records with subcategory containing bikes, mountain bike, road bikes, touring bikes, touring bikes, mountain bikes, road bikes. Okay, now the content. I am not going to explain content in this video because this is not if I am going to explain content, then I have to explain lots of other things. Then I have to explain lots of things, that's why I'm not going to explain this in the current video. If you want to learn about content, you can refer my other videos. Okay, now the last thing I have to explain in this is like and while character. Okay, what is like? Like is used to find something in a string. How to find? Here is the example. Now let's say you have to find all the persons having, or can you have to find all the persons having barb B or barb in the last name. Last name contains barb. How you are going to achieve this scenario? For this you are going to use last name. I don't want this join, so why I'm going to use this? Okay, let me remove this extra content. I don't want to confuse you guys, and I don't want to show you join right now because I didn't explain what is join. That's why this is simple query. In this I have to find all the persons contain the last name contains the barb, B-A-R-B. To achieve this scenario we are using like barb percent. Percent is our while character which tells SQL Server that after barb you can add 0 or more characters. I want only the last name starting with barb. Okay, execute this query and I got all the persons with last name barb. Let me include middle name also and custom person ID. Key star first name business entity ID. I have business entity ID. Okay, no issue. Business entity ID. I think I spelled it correct. No, something is wrong. No, I don't want this. Sorry for delay, guys. This is a result to text. Execute. I want business entity ID. Issue. Why I struggle for business entity ID and middle name? I just want to show that these two persons are different. I just want to show that all these persons are different. That's why I include business entity ID and middle name. Now I have to explain while characters for while characters, so you are able to use easily the like command. So if you want to find any string like this, I want to find in a string, let's say hello V. Your tutorial is great. Let's say assume I have a comment column. In the comment I have this comment, your tutorial is great, and I want to find that, I have to find all the user which comment like this, your tutorial is great. If I want to find this, then I am going to write my query like this. My column name is comment like your tutorial is great, and I want everything before this I watch it regularly. Okay, now what is the meaning of this line? This line is telling SQL Server that you have to find all the command including this syntax. So this syntax is fine, and percent is telling SQL Server I don't have any problem before and after this your total is great expression. So if I say hello Meg, how are you, your total is great, thank you. So percent is telling that you have to find only this, and you have to find only this. I'm not bothered about what is the starting, what is before your total grade is and after this syntax. If you remove this, you are not able to get this result, because in this scenario you are telling SQL Server you have to find all the string start with your total is great, and I'm not bothered about what content of the this your total is great. So let's say I have a comment, your tutorial is great, thank you, keep uploading. So in this scenario I got this as out. So percent is tell SQL Server you have to add 0 or more characters in the expression. So 0 or more characters. If you want to find something specific, okay, in the name, let's say I am looking for a name, Barb, last name is Barb, and I know the person name is Barbie or Barbie. I don't know whether it contains I or E, but I know it contains 5 characters. So in this scenario you can, let me copy the syntax, you can use a underscore sign. In this you are telling SQL Server that I know the search expression contains only one character after bar. One character after bar. So execute this and something is wrong, sorry, and this query is not going to return anything. Why? Let me change this underscore with the percent. Now in our database we have 4 person with last name containing BARB. The first and second person have surname of length 9 characters, BAR3, BAR6, IOL 9, and last two customer or last two person last name size 6 characters. So in this scenario we are telling SQL Server you have to find a string with only 5 characters start with bar. So this query is not going to return anything. What if I know that my last name is Barbie? I know that the first 4 character is BARB. I don't know what last 2 character. In this scenario you can just change your query and add 2 underscore sign. So in this my search string size is 4, 5, 6. Now I am able to get the third and fourth customer. Okay, let me comment this, and we are going to compare the output of these two. My these two customers or these two persons are skipped because the length of this is 9, and for this the length is 6, and it is exactly matching with my criteria 4, 5, 6. Now what if you have to find that, yes, I know the name, the fifth character is A, I know the fifth character is A, and I don't know about the last character or last 2 or 3 character. I don't know the length of the surname. I know that the first 4 is BRB and this is A, and I don't know the length. So in this scenario you can use A with percent. I got my customer. Okay, again I don't want to show you join right now, so I don't want this. Okay, this is my query. In this you are telling SQL Server that you have to find all the person with last name start with BARB and the fifth character is in this. Maybe it contains ABC. It belongs to any one of this character. So if I'm going to execute this, then I got this, and let me add E also. So I got all my fourth record. So square bracket is telling that any character from this is acceptable. Again, if you want to tell that no, you don't want to accept any of this character, then you have to add this pound sign. Let me copy my old query and I'm going to remove all the stuff excluding specific character. Including specific character. You have to find all the records with last name start with Bob and fifth character is not A. In this scenario is going to return Barber. And in this scenario he is returning Barborial. So this is the difference between a square character in a square bracket and a character in a square bracket with pound sign. So this is the end of the tutorial. Now exercise for all of you. For this exercise you have to use adventure work person.person table, and here is the columns of person.person table: business entity ID, person type, name style, title, first name, middle name, last name, suffix, email promotion, additional contact information, demographic, and row GUID. We are not going to use all this column. We are going to focus on person type, title, first name, middle name, and last name. Now the first question, you have to find a person with first name Ken. Then second question, you have to find a person with first name and last name is Gigi Matthew. Third question is you have to find a person with no title and first name is David. So how you are going to find no title? Title must be a null value. Find all the person with last name equals to me check the spelling. Yes, the spelling, this spelling is correct. So you have to find all the person with last name not equals to Brown, Bradley, Sarah and Butler. Fifth question, you have to find all the person with last name equals to Prasad, Raman, Wood and Ross. Find all the person type is employee in the organization, and you are going to use this person type and EM for employee. EM stands for employee. Find all the person with first name contains TER. I don't bother about the length of the name is 3 character, 4 character, 5 character, 6 character or 100 character. I just want all the person with first name contains TER. Starting 3 character is TER. Starting 3 characters. Find all person with first name contains only 3 characters. How you are going to achieve this? This is very important, and not important. If you are aware about while character, then you are able to find all the person with first name contains only 3 characters. Now the 9th question, find all the person with first name start with M and first name ends with L. I think this is L. No, I. End with I. Sorry, this is I and start with M and end with I. The last question, you have to find a person with first name and last name is same. I don't think so you are able to get any result in this scenario, but you have to write the query. You can submit all your answer in the comment section. I will try my best to reply as soon as possible. If you are still facing any issue, leave a comment. I will try to explain all this stuff in some other way or some another method. So thank you for watching and see you guys in my next SQL Server 2014 tutorial video. And bye guys.